Good morning, artists. So today what you're going to be doing is you are going to be finding an image on Google called sunset silhouette. So this is an example of a sunset silhouette. You can see there's the sunset, and then the silhouette is the shape that's all in black. So you need to find one on Google that you would like to use as your source image for today. And ideally, the one that you choose from Google should be pretty similar to the painting that you made last week. Because what we are doing today is we are choosing which silhouette we are going to want to draw on top of this. And we're going to do this next week. So what we're doing today is we're making a plan for what we want to do on top of our painting in the future. So I am choosing, it's today, to do the giraffe silhouette. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a silhouette on Google and you're going to draw it on your paper in your sketchbook, okay? And once you've drawn the shape of the silhouette, okay, then you are going to do a sunset fade in the background using watercolor pencils. If you don't have watercolor pencils, then you can just use regular colored pencils and do a blend. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top, okay, by putting down some red. Okay. And the way watercolor pencils work is you have to put down all of the color first before you add the water. So I'm working my way around the giraffe because the giraffe is obviously going to be in all black because that's the silhouette. Okay, and then I'm going to blend into a orange. And you can see how I'm putting a little bit of the orange on top of the red as well. That's because I'm trying to create a fade and not the stripes. You know, sunsets don't have stripes. Working carefully around the giraffe. And I'm putting my, this is sort of like a watercolor crayon, but you guys will be using colored pencils. You can put it on its side as well and do some rubbings that way. It helps you kind of color in a larger space. Putting some orange in with the red on top so that it creates a nice fade. Working my way down. Okay. And then it'll turn into kind of a yellow down here. And see how I'm moving my colored pencil in horizontal motion. I'm not suddenly switching and going vertical. Okay, it's similar. You want to keep moving it in the same direction. Okay. So now I've got a good amount down on my paper, a good amount of watercolor pencil. And now before I add the water to blend it, I'm just going to outline my giraffe really quick with a black Sharpie. Because this is the silhouette. This is the part that is going to be all in black. So again, what you're making today is a plan for what you will then do on top of your painting next week. Okay, and then the giraffe is sort of standing here in some grassy patches, and I'm also going to do this in all black. Okay, this is sort of like the grassy area. The brush, the safari. There we go. Okay, so now I have my water cup and a brush. I'm going to use a small brush. Okay, and I'm just going to apply just a little bit of water on top. And you can see how it starts to blend. Not too much water because you don't want to rip your paper. Okay, so this is a really fun thing about watercolor pencils. Is they really blend together very well. And in areas where I didn't put enough down, it's not going to blend as nicely. So I may need to go back and really take my time and make sure that I put enough of the watercolor pencil down before I apply the water. Right now I'm blending that orange into the yellow, and I'm noticing that maybe I don't have enough yellow down. I'm going to add some more. Okay. So you're going to do your sunset blend, and then you can color in your silhouette all black. Let me get a nicer, darker black. Okay. Oops, that's not black. We're struggling on the marker front today. There we go. So then you color in your silhouette all black. And once you finish with this, then you can upload a picture of it to Seesaw. And then next week, you know exactly what it is that you're doing on top of your painting. So next week when you join for art class, you'll have your plan, you'll have your painting from before, okay, and you've already practiced drawing your silhouette once. So when you go to draw it on the canvas or on top of the paper painting that you did, it should be pretty easy because you've already drawn it one time. So this is what you're doing today. Okay, you're going to go to Google and type sunset silhouette, and you will find an image of a silhouette that you want to work with.